Hello students, today we will learn the next second illustration relating to VRS compensation. See the question. Ashish, aged 54 years, opted for VRS after serving for 24 years and 7 months. He received rupees 8 lakh as compensation. He had 5 years and 5 months of service left. His last drawn salary is rupees 18,000. Find out taxable compensation. So with this information we have to compute the taxable VRS compensation. Now see the question. Here Ashish, aged 54 years, he opted for VRS. So he opted for VRS at the age of 54 years and he served in the company for a period of 24 years and 7 months. So this is a completed year of service, 24 years and 7 months. He received 8 lakh as compensation. So this is the actual amount of compensation VRS he received, a lump sum amount he received at the time of voluntary retirement. So he had 5 years and 5 months of service left. So this is a service remaining, month of year as well as month of service left. His last drawn salary is at the time of retirement is 18,000. So with the help of this we have to compute the VRS compensation. Now we'll work out the solution. Write the heading solution number 2. So this is write the heading computation of taxable VRS compensation of Mr. Ashit for the assessment year 2020-21, 3 column, 1 particular column and 3 amount column. So under that, first we have to write VRS compensation received, actual voluntary retirement scheme compensation received. So the amount is given in the question, that is he received 8 lakh as compensation. So actual voluntary scheme VRS amount he received compensation is 8 lakh. Next, the full amount of 8 lakh is not taxable. There is some exemption as per section 10 subsection 10c. We'll see which are the exemptions. First one, actual VRS compensation received. So one exemption is actual VRS received, that is same value 8 lakh. Next, statutory limit prescribed by income tax, that is rupees 5 lakh is a statutory limit. So the next one is we have to compute salary for remaining month of service or 3 months salary for completed year of service. Here whichever is higher value we have to take as a third point, and among 3 criteria we have to take whichever is least as a exemption under section 10 subsection 10c. Next we have to take salary for remaining month of service. So in the question they have given remaining month of service how much. He had 5 years 5 months of service left. So this is a remaining period of service, 5 years and 5 months. So here we have to take remaining month. So 5 years we should convert into month. Okay, first we have to take salary. So the last drawn salary they have directly given 18,000. 18,000 is a salary into we have to take remaining month of service. So remaining month of service how much? 5 years and 5 months of service is left. So this is a remaining month of service. Now we have to take in a month. So here this is a in the form of year. Now we have to convert it into the month, that is 5 years into 12, that is equal to 60 plus 5 months, so that is equal to 65 month. So total remaining month of service is 65 month. So now 18,000 into 65, 18,000 into 65 is equal to 11,70,000. 11,70,000. If you want to show the calculation in pencil how you got this 65. So the service remaining how much? 5 years into 12, that is equal to 60 plus 5. So this is a calculation. If you want to show in the in pencil 65. Now along with this we have to compare one more, that is 3 month 3 into 3 month salary how much? Salary is nothing but the last drawn salary 18,000 into completed year of service. So now see the question, what is the completed year of service given in the question. So he opted VRS after serving for 24 years, means the completed year of service is 24 years. So here we should not take the part of the month, we have to take the actual completed year of service. So the completed year is 24 years, 7 months should be excluded. So here 3 into 18,000 into 24. So completed year of service, how much? 24 year is a completed. So we have to take directly completed year is 24. So here we should not multiply into month. So here we have to take remaining month. Here there is no need to take month. So 18,000 into 24 year completed, and in that we have to take only 3 months salary. So 3 month into 18,000 into 24 is equal to 12,96,000. So among these two criteria we have to take whichever is higher value, whichever is high, that is 12,96,000. So again among these three criteria we have to take whichever is least. So least value is 5 lakh. So that to the extent of 5 lakh, VRS is Ashish can claim deduction exemption. Ashish can claim exemption up to rupees 5 lakh for the VRS received, compensation received. So 8 lakh minus 5 lakh, 3 lakh is a taxable VRS. See the next question, illustration number 3. Rupesh, aged 50 years, opted for VRS after serving for 22 years and 5 months. The retirement age is fixed at 60 years. He received rupees 7,20,000 as compensation. His last drawn salary is rupees 15,000. Find out the taxable VRS compensation. So here in this question they have given Rupesh aged 50 years. So at the age of 50 he opted for VRS. He opted for voluntary retirement. So he opted voluntary retirement after serving for 22 years. So he completed his completed year of service is 22 years. So we have to take completed year of service is 22 years. 5 months we have to ignore. Then the retirement age is fixed at 60 years. He received 7,20,000 as compensation. But here in this question they have not directly given about the remaining month of service, but they have given his retirement age is fixed at 60 years. So with this information we can find what is the remaining year of service. So here Rupesh aged 50 years, so he opted VRS. When he opted VRS at the age 50 year. So he opted for VRS at the age of 50 year, and his retirement age is 60 year. Okay. Now he opted for VRS 50 at the age 50 year. Retirement age is 60 year. Means remaining month of service how much? 10 year. 10 year is a remaining year of service. Okay, 10 year is a remaining year of service. So now we have to take what is the remaining month of service. So how to compute remaining month? So remaining month how to compute, that is 10 year is the remaining, 10 into 12 month how much? 120 month. So 120 month is the remaining month of service. So this here they have not given clearly that 10 year remaining remaining service. They have not given clearly 10 year of remaining service, but they have given his retirement age and when he took his VRS. So with that we can compute what is the remaining month. So this is about the remaining month. So as per format we have to take, okay, first we have to take VRS received. What is the VRS received? Next exemption, same VRS received, statutory limit 5 lakh, then salary for remaining month of service. So salary how much? 15,000. 15,000 into 120 month. Salary for remaining month of service is equal to 15,000 into 120 month. Next one is salary for 3 months salary for Next one is 3 months salary for completed year of service. So here we have to take 3 into salary how much, 15,000, into completed year of service how much, 22. So 3 into 15,000 into 22 is a completed year of service. So among the two criteria we have to take whichever is high. Again the higher value, and with the other two criteria we have to take whichever is less. So work out the illustration by yourself. Try to work out the illustration by yourself.